Hello students, this is Nilofer, your English teacher. Today in this video we are going to continue with our writing skills, and topic for today is dialogue writing. Today we are going to learn about the points to keep in mind while writing dialogue, plus some tricks to make it easy. So without further, let's get started. First of all, we need to know that what is dialogue writing. It is a conversation between two people about any topic. It means when two people are talking, that conversation. The main purpose of writing dialogue is to make students able to complete any conversation with grammatical correctness and draw a meaningful conversation. So in this dialogue writing, grammar is very important. You need to write correct grammar. A single mistake can lose a mark. So in this dialogue writing, the topic is not fixed. Any of the topic can be given to you. You should be ready to write it. For that you need to learn the tricks how to write the dialogue correctly and which things to keep in mind in grammar while writing it. Now in exam, two types of dialogue questions are asked. First one is dialogue writing, that is simple. Other one is dialogue completion, means some of the words are given, you have to complete the dialogue. So these are the two types of dialogue questions. If you will see distribution of marks, it means what is the criteria to distribute the marks in that. So ideas expressed in the conversation is how much relevant. Okay, then second one, the conversation should be relatable to the character. The characters you have to keep in mind, and plus ideas, whatever the question is asked, according to that your dialogue should be, it should be relevant to the topic. Other thing you have to keep in mind, the spelling mistakes should not be done. And finally grammar. It means the person who is doing correction for the dialogue writing, so these things are kept in mind while giving you the marks. Now let us have a look towards points to remember while writing dialogue. So first, punctuation, tense, in which tense whatever paragraph is given. Then subject verb agreement, then sentence type, then imperatives and contractions. Imperatives means where the structure is being changed in the dialogue. And contractions means the mood of dialogue, whether to show the angerness, whether to show the mildness, that is called contractions. So to make it easy, I will teach you from the example. See, now here example is given of dialogue completion first. The question is, Neha calls up Namrita to make a study plan for the weekend as their examination is starting from next week. Complete the dialogue between Neha and Namrita. See, here two characters are given. One is Neha, the other one is Namrita. Here Neha calls up Namrita. Why she is calling her? She calls her to make a study plan for the weekend, as their examination is starting from next week. They are having examination next week, and so she wanted to make a study plan. That's why she calls her. Now you have to complete the dialogue between these two girls. Now through this paragraph you got to know that what is the topic of our dialogue. See, now it is given like that. Neha dash this weekend. Here dash is given, that blank you have to fill up according to the topic which you got. Namrita, I don't really have any special plan. When you hear the answer, then you will get the question too in your mind, that if this is the answer, what would be the question for this answer? Neha says, so how about the idea of blank? Here you have to keep any idea. See, according to the question you have to find out what you will write in this blank to make it appropriate. Namrita, that sounds great, but dash. Parents' permission. Remember that the idea you are writing here should be relevant, should be related to the question. Here in the question it is already given that they are planning for study for the weekend. So that thing you have to keep in mind while filling the blank. So as here the idea is already described of study, so you can't write any other idea for the movie or for the picnic. So whatever the question is given, according to that you have to write down the idea. Then Neha said, okay then I will call more friends and discuss this plan. Namrita, okay, don't forget to dash subject. Neha, okay, blank, my home or yours. Namrita, I dash place. Neha, okay then, see you. So this is the question which is given to you and you have to fill up these blanks in the appropriate manner. So again at the first blank we will go, Neha dash this weekend. What can we write here? Obviously the answer is I don't really have any special plan. So according to that maybe she would have asked about the what is she going to do. So here we are going to write, what are you doing? See now, it is properly written and it is like a complete question. What are you doing this weekend? That is the relevant one for the answer. I don't really have any special plan. It becomes appropriate. What are you doing this weekend? I don't really have any special plan. Then next one, so how about the idea of, obviously we will write here about the study. So idea of studying all together. That sounds great, but I need to take my parents' permission. Here after but we will write down here, I need to take my. Then the sentence will be completed and even appropriate. See now if you read full question and answer you will get properly. So how about the idea of studying all together? That sounds great, but I need to take my parents' permission. In dialogue writing the answers may vary, okay? But all are correct if you are keeping the idea in your mind. According to the idea you can write the answers. Next is, okay then I will call more friends and discuss this plan. Namrita, okay, don't forget to decide about the subject. Okay, here blank was given, after the subject was given. Obviously what would she say? She would say like that only, no? Okay, don't forget to decide about the subject, which subject we are going to learn. Neha, okay, will it be my home or yours? See here, question mark is there, interrogative sentence is there, that's why we'll write down will it be, not it will be. Okay, here, will it be my home or yours? Because she is asking the question. Namrita, I am fine with any place. Here I and place is given. We can write here I prefer your place, that is also correct. And here we have written I am fine with any place, that is also correct. That's why I told you that answers may vary but the meaning should not be changed. It should be relevant according to the question given. Neha, okay then, see you. Now if you read full paragraph you will get to know that it is written very nicely and meaningful paragraph it becomes. See now, what are you doing this weekend? I don't really have any special plan. So how about the idea of studying all together? That sounds great, but I need to take my parents' permission. Okay then, I will call more friends and discuss this plan. Okay, don't forget to decide about the subject. Okay, will it be my home or yours? I am fine with any place. Okay then, see you. Hope you understood this. Now let's take another example, that is of dialogue writing. Here is a conversation between a doctor and a patient. The patient has a problem of getting headache whenever he travels by car. Understood the question? Here, which are the characters? Two characters, a doctor and a patient. The problem is already given here. He is having problem of getting headache whenever he travels by car. Even the reason for the headache is given. So first of all, you need to understand the question properly. Each word is important in the question because according to this question only you are going to make the dialogue. Let us see now how the conversation starts. Patient, hello doctor, may I come in? Obviously these would be the first conversation of patient and doctor. Doctor, hello, yes sure, please come in, have a seat. So tell me, what is your problem? Patient, doctor, I have a problem of getting headache whenever I travel by car. Doctor says, oh, this is not any serious issue. Don't worry, I will give you medicine and you will be fine. Now after this blank is given, see, patient and then blank, then doctor, blank, patient, blank, and the question marks are also given. You have to keep in mind, if the question mark is there, you will write the sentence according to that in interrogative. Okay, so now let's start to write the dialogue. So the conversation was completed over there. That doctor told, oh, this is not any serious issue, don't worry, I will give you medicine and you will be fine. Here it was completed. Now it is our turn to write. So patient, what would be, you can think over there that what would be the answer of the patient when the doctor says like that. Maybe, thank you doctor, how often should I take this medicine? Okay, obviously he will ask, no, he is talking about the medicine. The patient will ask that how often should I take this medicine? As question mark was given over there, according to that we have written here the sentence. Further, it is turn of doctor. Now what would the doctor say? So just have one pill in the morning and one about 30 minutes before going to bed. Here you may write by yourself, but it should be relevant. Then patient says, for how long? Again the question mark was there. So according to that we are writing here sentence. For how long? Doctor, at least for 15 days initially, and after that only whenever you are about to get into the car. Again the question mark is there at the place of patient. So okay, two question marks are there here. See, so we have to write two questions here. Anything else doctor? Is this a normal, or is this is normal? Okay, these kind of any question you may ask by yourself, but it should be, again I am telling you, relevant questions must be there. Then doctor, yes, absolutely normal, don't worry, you will be fine soon, be relaxed and don't take stress. And finally patient, okay doctor, thank you. It is completely your choice, whatever you are keeping in the sentence. We have talked here about the medicine, the conversation obviously which is obvious between the doctor and the patient. If you think something else to write in that, you can write and it will be correct, but it should be relevant, it should be related to the question. That you must keep in mind. Now some of the tricks are there. With the help of these tricks you may write the dialogue properly. What are the tricks? Let's see. First of all, good command on tense. If you are having any query in the tense, then I have already sent you the tense video that you may again watch. But this thing you have to make it very clear that good command on tense. While writing the dialogue, you need to keep in mind which tense you are using in the dialogue. It should be not like that the question you are asking in the future tense and the answer you are giving in the past tense, not like that. Okay, that thing you have to keep in mind. Secondly, understand the relationship between speakers. Now, as we talked here, the conversation was there between doctor and patient. If it is between the friends, then the conversation would be different. So here you have to keep in mind that what is the relationship between the two speakers. Third, understand the topic and the situation. You need to read the topic, the question twice, and understand it properly. Then good command on vocabulary. As you will use good words in the dialogue, it will make a good impression on the teacher who is checking it. But if you are not having, don't misspell the words. And the last one you have to keep in mind is indulge yourself in the conversation. While writing conversation, keep yourself at that side. You think that you yourself are there in the conversation. Any of the character you may keep in mind yourself as the character given. Then it will be more easy to write down. So as you saw, dialogue writing is very easy topic in the writing skill. You may get good marks in that. I hope you understood it well. If you are having any doubt, you may call me. Thank you. Have a good day.